I am good. How are you, Elizabeth? Had to get my phone to cool off and come back on. No, it's a new live. My phone overheated because of the flames, and the iPhone protection kicked in and cut it off. And because my phone was so hot, Facebook disconnected. So I have to start a new live. I'm gonna give it a second so everybody can come back. Let me just put anything in there. It's just the birthday candles. I just let them completely burn out and then went ahead and stuck the pillar on it because you have to do it while it's still wet and melt it so that it doesn't come off. So I couldn't wait for my phone to come back up and go live. Alright, so now that we're back, we are going to put the money oil 8 drops. The reason why we're doing 8 drops is because of 8 draws money in. And since most of our wishes are going to be money, financial stability type things, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ignore the hair on this. And this is just my oil that I've made in the past that's already sat out and is all marinated. And then we're gonna do 1 pinch of the herbs. This is for materialization of your desires and wishes. It's gonna be a heaping pinch. And then this one's pretty simple because it is a wishing well. And then we are going to say, this is my wishing well. It grants my wishes. We are not going to overheat my phone again, so we're going to do a candle at a time. We're going to take 4 more of the same birthday candles and drop. The yellow's like, no, I'm not doing this. We're going to drop some wax on the top. I also like birthday candles too because they are really like drippy, and the way you put the wax on is going to be however you want to. And you don't have to do the full candle for this one. And it doesn't matter what color or what order you go in. I like dripping it off the edge. And then obviously if you want more dramatic wax strips, you can use the bigger candles too. Let them burn for a little bit so that they're more waxy, runny. I know the herbs do look really pretty on that. Ooh, this guy's already wanting to go drippy. And then as I'm dripping, I'm just thinking my wishes will come true. Everything that I need and desire will be mine. This year is my year. Stuff like that. Because this candle will probably last me the full year, so from February to February. Since when you light it, you're just gonna light it long enough to, let's say you wake up. So you're gonna wake up and you are gonna make your wish and have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, and that's how quick it is. No more than like 10-20 minutes. And every day your wish can be something different. And then you can also, like I said, use the change that comes in here too. I don't use a ton of cash, so I'll just go get as close to 365 pennies as possible from the bank. So that's like $1.60. Alright, so example of what I would do, since I'm not really making a wish right now, I'm not going to light it. I would write my note on here, take my paper, fold her up like so, drop her in while it's lit up, say the wish out loud. So I wish that I have ice cream today. I know that's like a little whatever. And then drop a penny in. Let this burn for 30 seconds, blow it out, you're good. As your wishes are granted, you can take them out. I'm a burner, so I will burn it in my wishing well and put it in a fire-safe bowl. And that's how you do your wishing well. Give me 2 seconds. Alrighty, so next is going to be our money bowl. Now, I make my bowls for the year. If I can get this in here. So this is a huge pillared candle. And I like to do a rice base. Like, you can see how big this guy is. Do a rice base and then put everything around it. So for this one, you're going to need the green candle. You can do smaller green candles too if you want to refresh. Again, coins and paper bills. You're going to need 4 cinnamon sticks, a green marker. Now, I don't have my crystals with me right now, But any crystals that you can think of that you like for the for money drawing, I would use those. Or you don't have to use crystals. The embellishments is kind of up to you. It doesn't matter what type of rice. I usually just use jasmine rice because it's the easiest for me to get. And since I use a whole bag, it's the cheapest too. Alright. So with this one, you're going to use a green marker to write down your intentions on your bay leaves. You are going to light your money incense. You are going to cleanse your bowl with the incense, which I did already. You are then going to place the green candle in the bowl, and you are going to pour the rice around the green candle. You are going to take your marker and you're going to write any wishes that have some kind of monetary on them. So, for example, I want to successfully monetize my podcast because I can say these ones out loud. And then I want to make enough money so that I don't have to work. And then the other two are personal, so I'll put those in as well. And you can change your bay leaves as stuff goes. If you're looking for a job, if you want a promotion, you can do that as well. My last money bowl, I actually manifested a promotion to the actual amount of money that I wanted and a bonus for my store. So this can be really, 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 really powerful. So now you're going to play, after you write the bay leaves, you're going to place it to the side. We're going to get our oil out and we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to do 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So there's 8 there. And then we're going to take 8 pinches of the herbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And then you are going to decorate however you want to. So I like to take my cinnamon sticks and go 1, 2, 3, 4. North, south, east, and west. My bay leaves are the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have one paper bill right now, so we're going to take the paper bill out front, and then we're going to take some of my coins. As you can see, these coins are actually my money coins, so they have wax and all that stuff over them. I'm going to put them in there, and then once I decide what crystals I want to use, I'll put them in as well. Alright, you are going to place your hands over the bowl like so and say, "This is my money bowl. It brings me wealth, abundance, and success. This is my will. It is done." And then when you're burning the candle, do be mindful of everything that's in here. I will burn my money candle right before I start working. I keep the bill rolled up just because I like it sitting up because I don't want it to catch fire. That's just a preference to me. I just like rolling my paper money up when I'm doing the bills. But when you're burning it, be mindful that there is paper and flammable leaves and stuff like that in your bowl. Because I've seen and may or may not have had my own money bowl catch on fire before. I light it for 2 minutes a day, 3 times a day. You can also use smaller candles and refresh as much as you want to. So if you feel like you are reaching your dreams really, really quickly, you can always change out your bay leaves, put in new bay leaves. When I change my bay leaves, I will refresh the herbs and the oil with the 8 drops and 8 pinches as well. I know that for my goals this year, since they all have to do with like my podcast and starting a business and stuff like that, and my writing my books, I'm going to use the same wishes. So I will keep this as it is. And like 3 months from now, I'll add more herbs and more oil. But it's definitely okay to freshen up your bowl. I have another money bowl that I used to do that I call it my temporary bowl. It's much smaller than this. I use a bowl and I use a small green bowl, and I will actually freshen it out and change it out every month. And then for everybody that is watching on the replay, there is 2 parts to this video because of my phone overheating and shutting down. So make sure you watch part 1 first and then part 2. With my oil, I will leave it on my altar until my candle burns down. And then use it. I already have some that I made before because I always pour it into small, can you see? smaller bottles, so I'll just leave it on my altar until it's time to move it. Exactly, Ellen. I am one of those people, I'm sorry for my water bottle being annoying. I'm one of those people that I believe that my best herbal magic and my healing, since I am a herbalist as well, is with herbs that I start from a seed, grow them all the way up, dry, and harvest and dry myself. I'm putting my energy, my time, my emotions into my herbs. I'm connecting with them as well. And I feel like that definitely makes them more powerful. But if you can't, if you have to buy a already grown plant, you can do that. You can water it and give it intentions and well. And then, like I said, I gave you the moon phases for the dry herbs so that you can connect with the dry herbs as well. No, so the money oil, I don't let it sit long, but I would be lying to say that this particular one I just made is not going to sit long. This one's actually going to sit about 6 months before I use it because I have this one left. This one actually sat for a year before I used it. But when you're making your first batch, you can use it as soon as the candle burns. As it sits with time, the benefits of the dry herbs kind of leach into it, so it just gets more potent as time goes. Oh, I love that. Alexia, since you're in my clan, can you send a picture to me of that in the clan chat? Because I want to see that bowl. And I talk to my oils and my dry herbs and stuff like that as well, just to kind of give them a little bit more of my personality in them. It's really however you feel that you connect best with it. It's all about intention and connection when it comes to stuff like this. There is not really any wrong or right way. You may feel like you don't want to do the birthday candles and you want to get the 4 bulldoves and let them burn all the way down so you have a nice pool. I wish I had my old wishing well. It was in a bowl bigger than this, and like by the time I was done, my coins were like encased in wax, and there was probably this much of I don't know if you can see, like that much of wax in there. So it was like 2 years worth of wishes. I just kept putting the white candle on top of it and kept going with it. Does anybody have any questions? I will definitely be typing up all this stuff tonight and have it posted either tonight or tomorrow. I just have it all in my notebook, and I want to separate it into 4 separate rituals, which means I have to pull the herb and the water, or the herb and the water, the herb and the oil rituals apart. But I will get all those up and post it in the event as well. Yeah, I always give my herbs and my candles and all that pep talk. I feel like talking to them makes them my friend, so then they will definitely work better for me. And it seems to work so far. I've been doing it for 20 years. Absolutely, Haley. Thank you for watching. And thank you guys for being so patient with my phone deciding to overheat. So just a note to everybody, 4 birthday candles will put off enough heat to shut an iPhone down. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.